I don't have anything to say. I'm fully in.
Welcome to Slightly Sauced.
Let's catch the people up. So what's been happening on your end?
Nothing. Thanks for watching.
It's my fault that we are behind. I won't lie. I moved and yeah, that took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Even though the new house is right across the street.
How you feeling about Sober October?
I feel great about it.
It's the last, what is it? It's Halloween. It's the 31st of October. We got one more day.
Okay, so I've been sober since September 25th. So today is what?
Lies.
4 weeks and 5 days?
Lies.
What?
Lies.
I took one shot at a tailgate and immediately felt guilty about it.
So your day resets.
And it was really just vodka and Red Bull. So, I mean, immediately felt guilty. For what? I don't know. I feel like I didn't keep that promise to myself that I said I was going to keep.
So your Sober October has restarted. So I'm
not going to count it. I can't count it, dude. That would break my heart. I am 4 weeks and 5 days sober. Not counting that shot. Ish.
I made it, I think it was like 34 days, 35 days.
How do you feel? I don't feel any different.
Yeah. I don't really feel, because we don't, well, I can't speak for you, but I don't drink that often. I don't drink that much. I drink twice a week, once a week.
Oh, I feel like I was having at least at least 2 drinks a day.
Well, you're at the bar every single day, so.
Okay, to clarify, I'm not at the bar. I'm not a bar fly. I work at the bar.
She's a fly on the bars.
The only time it gets difficult is when I make a drink and I know it tastes really good. I know it and I look at it and it looks really good. Mm-hmm. Like I'll make these jalapeno pineapple margaritas. Oh, with like a tahini rim, and they look so fire.
That sounds so disgusting.
Yeah, so what'd you do for Halloween? This is our Halloween episode. For those of you that are listening, this will be out way after Halloween, though.
The only thing I did for Halloween is I went to your bar. And then I went to Sand Dollar, and then, yeah, that was it. I didn't really do nothing crazy.
Oh, you guys went to Sand Dollar after that?
Yeah, that's where we left your bar, and then...
I did not expect you guys to walk in. That was cool. She was dressed as Morticia. Mm-hmm. She looked good.
Yeah.
Did she paint your face?
Yeah.
Looked good.
There was a lot of fucking people. When I walked in there, I'm like, holy shit. When you guys had fog and shit everywhere, it was
DJ,
legit.
like glow-in-the-dark shit going on. And we had this cool photo booth that was like a full 360. It was so awesome. I went on that thing like 50 fucking times.
Yeah. Did you even work that night? Because you were just stuck on that machine.
Oh, Gigi will love to hear that. Because at one point she was doing the costume contest or whatever. So she was outside of the bar and I was inside the bar. And it was so busy. Like every time I turned around, somebody's drink was empty.
Yeah. And
people were yelling and it was getting crazy. And she was over there doing the costume contest. And I was like, Gigi, I'm fucking drowning in here. And she was like, oh, are you? Because I was drowning the whole time you were over there taking all the fucking pictures. But, I was just trying to do it for guest morale.
Oh, yeah. Or for your own ego.
Not my ego, but definitely my outfit, for sure.
True.
I was Chucky and I killed it.
Every year I want to do something, and then I always wait last minute. And then I go, I went to Spirit Halloween before, because we were planning on going to your bar.
They didn't have shit left.
They had shit. Well, it's hard to find my size. I need to go youth size, bro. I'm fucking tiny. So
Did he tell you guys that he got a fucking demon tattooed on his chest? I can see his horns sticking out.
Can you?
Yeah.
Fucking.
How does your mom feel about that?
She liked it.
Really?
Demons? What? It's not.
Didn't expect that. She used to make a big deal about skulls, so I figured a fucking demon. She'd be like, Zack The Ripper.
You see how many tattoos? My mom is at the point where she
She's
just
over
does
it.
not give a shit.
Okay.
She's like, sweet.
You know what's weird is my mom doesn't really care for my tattoos, but she has tattoos. I never got that. She's like, you're done though, right? Then I got my stomach done. Okay, but that's it, right? Then my back. Okay, seriously? Are you just going to cover your whole body?
Oh my God. I hate the people who are like, fucking, what are you going to do when you're old?
I'm going to look like a badass.
Have
You're
old,
ugly.
wrinkly skin. What the fuck? The same as you dumbass. What are you talking about?
I love when I see old fucks with just a shitload of tattoos. It's like, what the fuck? What's happening around here?
So what's next? What's going on after Sober October?
I think I'm just going to keep it going.
I feel the same way.
I really have. It has brought a whole new light to my life. I can go out to a concert and have a good time and remember the concert. I cannot fight with my friends. We all have a blast and we leave and we go home and get a good night rest and we wake up the next day and we have a whole day ahead of us.
Yep.
I like that.
It does feel really nice. I think I'm on that same boat too. Like, cause I had a drink at your bar and went to Sand Dollar and had a drink there.
I really thought you were going to say, I'm still not drinking.
Because we weren't really planning on drinking. It just wasn't like, it was an iffy thing. It was like, yeah, do we want to? I guess we'll feel out the vibes. But to be honest, I don't like bars no more. Bars are fucking boring and gross. They stink. The only time you're ever going to see me at a bar from here on out is if I'm getting food.
And then it's like when you're sober and you're hearing these drunk conversations.
Look what I just did to my fucking sock, dude.
Do you want to know the percentage of my socks that have holes in them?
Look at this. This is bullshit.
Yep, just rip it off.
You know what you do when you have holy socks like this?
Show us.
Go ahead. Keep talking. It's fine.
I don't have anything to say. I'm fully in.
You're welcome for that. That's what you're supposed to do. If you have a hole in your sock, rip that motherfucker. You know
so that way you never wear it again?
Yeah, nobody wants to see you walking around with a fucking
Who's
hobo
gonna
foot.
see you with a hobo foot?
Anybody.
Take your shoe off right now. I want to make sure you don't have
door?
holes in your socks.
If I'm delivering a package and you walk out with a hole in your sock, dude, it's over. You're not getting your fucking package at that point.
You can't be this way. No, I saw that hole. I'm fucking out of here, dude.
Wrong
You don't
guy.
deserve your candles that you
No
ordered.
chance. These are my candles now, you fucking homeless bitch.
You vagrant, you fucking bag lady. What is the plan for you? You're gonna stick it out and be sober too?
For the most part, yeah.
I like.
Because I'm not gonna hang out at. It's first off, it's so nice waking up on Saturday at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. I mean, granted, that's when you go to bed, so you don't get it. But,
That's not when. No.
But it's just nice to wake up no hangover for one, and then two, it's just like you said, like I've gone to these concerts sober. It's not as fun, but
right.
It's still fun, and I still get to enjoy being out and not like stuck in the house or doing something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick it out, and like even after drinking that night I went out or whatever, I'm like, it wasn't even fun. I had those 2 drinks. I caught a little bit of a buzz. For a second.
I'd imagine, because you haven't been drinking, you're going to catch some sort of something.
But yeah, it was just a slight buzz. I don't know. I want my drinking experiences to be like fun. Like I'm not going to be drinking like I was anymore for like just to go out on a Saturday or just to be out with friends like drinking. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of a waste of money and a waste of health.
Yeah, I don't like the way it makes me feel, and especially now being from the sober outlook and seeing people be drunk.
It's so weird to see like they have ghosty eyes, like they're not
vacant.
In there.
They are gone. Yeah. It's so fucking weird.
And I've never noticed that because anytime I've ever at like a concert or anything, I'm drunk.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't notice anything. I'm having fun, but being sober and seeing everybody's ghostly eyes.
And you're so aggro when you drink. Not you specifically, but like you're aggressive when you drink. One little wrong move from somebody, and you just feel like you got the power of God behind your hands, like a heavy hitter.
That's you.
That's not me. I'm just saying, like, you have to be, like, now I'm noticing how careful you have to be with drunk people and what you say around them because they could just flip the fucking switch. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to handle situations like that.
You know what I did all day yesterday? Laid in bed.
Same.
I laid in bed and then napped for like 3 hours and continued to lay in bed. I was probably on my phone for like 6 hours. 3 hours each.
I
like, what?
Legitimately camped out in my living room and just, like, ordered Postmates. I was chilling, and then I was sitting there and my eyes started to hurt, and I was like, what's my fucking screen time looking like right now? It was the whole day, probably. If it wasn't the TV, I was switching back and playing that game on my phone.
When you really sit back and think about it, just like sitting on your phone,
it's
like
such
you're
a
like
waste
a
of
fucking
time.
zombie,
yeah,
bro.
It's such a waste of time. I literally kept thinking to myself too, like, I am miserable right now. I need to get up. I need to do something. Then I would get up and I'd like clean here and there, or like let's go outside with the dogs. And it's like I have nothing to fucking do, and it was making me. Oh, it was making me mad.
You get fucking pissed off. That's the same as
because I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, there's like. Then I'm watching other people's stories of them out and about doing things, and I'm like, why am I not out and about? Given I'm trying to save money right now.
Yeah, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you
That's
gonna
what
do
I'm
if
saying.
you go out and about?
I'm just gonna spend money I don't have right now.
You're gonna go drink, or you're gonna go shop, or you're like.
Yeah, and I don't need to do any of those things. So I was like, all right, just fucking sit at home and relax. Like, you don't ever do this anymore, so just sit at home. Don't do anything. And then I was just laying there, and I'm like, oh my God, it's dark outside now. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's honestly boring. And I don't like TV shows. Like, I don't like series. I can't get into a series. The movies I watch are the same movies I've watched for years because it's like,
feel good movies.
To dedicate time to a movie that is shit.
Right.
Is fucking. Yeah, I feel like I'm now.
And most movies are shit too.
Yeah, especially nowadays. But I don't know. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I just get, and then I get in this like weird little funk mode where I feel like I am wasting my life away just laying in bed.
All I was thinking was like, we could have been doing the pod yesterday, and then I was like, but now it's too fucking late to go over there. Now I got to do it tomorrow, and it's like, oh, that was bothering me. I would love to find a good hobby. I don't have one.
I tried to draw a couple days, or maybe a week and a half ago.
Pissed you off?
Pissed me off. Because I have this vision in my brain, and I'm like, all right, I'm trying to do it, draw it out. Not coming out how I want. I'm like, fuck this shit, dude.
Well, me and you both, I would say, are like the instant gratification type. I feel that way. Yeah. Like, sure, I'm patient in some cases, but in general, I feel like if I'm not good at something right off the bat, I fucking hate it.
Oh, what a fucked up trait.
But what bothers me is the feeling I get of like, I could be doing something productive right now and I'm literally laying in bed, and sure, it's cool. I just kept trying to tell myself, like, this is what you've been looking forward to all week. You kept telling yourself on your day off, you just want to fucking be home and not do anything. But as soon as I have that opportunity, I'm just like, dude,
yeah,
waste of my breath.
Yep.
Waste of my life.
Yeah, I don't. It's like mentally, I don't feel like I earned it. Like I didn't earn this.
Right.
You know, like the time where I was working on my, when I first got my truck, I was like doing little upgrades and like little wrap jobs and, removing emblems and all that shit. And then I was also working on my pressure washer. So I was like always in the garage for like a couple hours, just zoned out, listening to music, working on my shit, fucking around. And then when I did come in and shower and ate some food and then laid down on the couch, it was like so comfy. It was like I earned this spot. It was like, you sink into the blanket and you're like, but if I don't do anything and then I sit on the couch or lay in bed, it's just like
restless. Yeah,
it's like your mind is just constantly running. You can't get comfortable.
Yeah, you didn't feel productive enough to be laying there.
Yeah, it's like I didn't earn this this position I'm in right now. I'm like, dude, fuck this. I've been thinking about like different shit. Like I've thought about getting like Duolingo or like some sort of app to like learn another language.
Be something to take up your time that's productive.
Yeah, or like audiobook, because it's so hard for me to sit down and actually read a book. Like I did have a phase where I could go to the pool and just put on like kind of like white noise music or just like instrumental music, and I could actually sit and read like, maybe a chapter or two. But if I'm like in the house or something, I cannot sit and read. Like the pages start getting blurry and it's just like my mind cannot settle on the page. Like I'll read a sentence and I'm like,
wait, what did I just read?
Yeah, I'm start thinking, I'm like, fuck, what am I going to eat tonight? Or like, wow, what am I going to do tomorrow? It's just like I can't fully focus in on something.
Do you ever wonder if you and I are just a tad like, I don't know the difference between ADD and ADHD truly, but do you ever wonder if we have a little bit of that? Because I'll be doing something or talking to somebody and I'm just completely somewhere else in my brain. And then I'll see something and then I'm hyper fixated on that. And then all of a sudden I'll turn around. Okay, for instance, I went upstairs to fold laundry. Then I realized my bed wasn't made. So then I made the bed. And then I realized that I needed to wash a sheet. So then I unmade the bed. Then I walk into there and I'm like, oh, I have laundry to do for work. And then I was like, oh, I need to take the trash out. Oh, I need to do the dishes. Oh, fuck. Then I had like 35 unfinished projects and I was just like, I made a bigger mess than when I fucking started.
I've experienced that here and there, but not very often. Usually if I'm like doing something, like if I start the dishes, all my dishes are going to be done by the time, like I don't think of other shit.
I guess I need to start being like, okay, one step at a time, stupid.
But yeah, I can't get my mind to settle down. My mind is like constantly racing about nonsense. Like when I was like really steady in jiu-jitsu, like he would be explaining, we're going over like different moves and he'd be explaining it. And I would be caught thinking of other shit. Like, oh, look at his foot looks funny. Or like the way his toe is pointed. Like, I'm not even listening to
You've always been like that.
I'm just like, I can't fucking.
It's hilarious.
I can't zone in and like actually focus on what the fuck he's saying. So when he's like, all right, we're ready, we break. And then we're going to go
and you're
practice.
Just like, wait, what?
Yeah, and I'm telling my partner, I'm like, what's the next move? I'm just like, because I was so fixated on his fucking toe being squished and turned the other way. Like, I can't fucking like zone in.
I know.
Sometimes I wish I could like maybe smoke weed or something to where
That doesn't really help, I'll tell you that much.
No?
Then I'm even faster. Then I start getting hella paranoid. Like, oh my God, like, am I in trouble? Like, what is happening? Am I fucking talking weird? Or then you start hyperfixating on yourself. Then you really can't focus.
I feel like a lot of people who smoke weed do jujitsu, and I feel like the people who do smoke weed are usually really good.
Maybe
like,
you are ADHD.
what the fuck do I need?
I wonder if you popped half an Adderall, what that would do for you. I wonder if you'd feel tweaked out or if you would feel focused.
I mean, what if it makes me zone in on shit and I'm fucking like,
and you like it a lot?
Bing, and the next thing you know,
so
maybe I'm becoming a millionaire.
Like that little pill that
Limitless.
Bradley Cooper took. Yeah. No, but probably not gonna happen for you.
That's gonna happen. Imagine. You're gonna say, yeah.
I keep seeing these.
You keep saying that until you see me pulling up a Lamborghini. So
I've been listening to this Horny Housewife podcast. She is comical, dude. If you guys are into any
Horny Housewife,
that's what I thought when I first heard the name. I'm like, what the fuck? It was John was listening to her, and I'm like, really? This is what you're listening to? And then I listened to her, and he was like, she just like reminds me of
what
you.
is wrong with that?
Because I'm like,
you're like
what
one
are
of
you?
those girls like you're watching porn.
No. Okay, but on a real
like the
note,
same
she
thing.
talked about that today. So there is a difference between just watching porn and religiously watching porn, and it's ruining your brain. Porn will ruin your brain. It is toxic. Don't let these motherfuckers lie to you, ladies. If somebody has an obsession with porn,
yeah, an obsession. Anything that turns into an obsession is bad.
right?
But go ahead. Sorry.
But she was basically talking about how porn will train a man's brain to think that like there's always supposed to be two women involved. It's always supposed to be fucking hardcore fucking. It's always supposed to be this or that. It like ruins the true passion for sex, and it ruins the whole like this is how we're gonna do this. It's like you're only thinking about like I'm gonna fucking make this bitch choke on my fucking wiener. It's like you can't. Porn is toxic. Too much porn is bad.
Yeah, true.
Oh wow, you agreed with me.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to be watching too much porn. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are people out there who do that.
When it consumes your life when you're fucking watching it at work. Or
yeah, use your imagination, dude.
No, fuck off with the imagination.
Oh my god,
bullshit.
no, yes, try it. Just try
imagination.
it. Close your fucking eyes and have some imagination.
Why? When I could pull up a video on my phone and see titties bouncing around.
It's just ruining your image of women.
I don't care for women anyway. So
I know you don't.
Good.
So I'm talking to the men who do.
You guys are just a hole to fill anyway.
Ew!
Yeah.
Banking off that, though, I've been thinking a lot about expectations.
Can you stop hitting that microphone or whatever you're hitting?
I'm not hitting anything. I'm stationary. It's you.
What's the It's you every time you touch something. Oh, it's that little fucking... Keep going.
I've not once turned that hard.
See, what is that?
It's you!
That's not me. Every time you're the one who's moving over there.
I swear to God, I'll move right now and you won't hear nothing. It's you.
It is me.
Bitch. Stop hitting that thing over there.
Stop messing with the fucking thing.
Oh, and another thing, OnlyFans is not porn. OnlyFans is more personal than porn. Looking at porn on the internet is one thing, but when you're subscribed to somebody's OnlyFans and you have a girlfriend, that's fucking cheating.
That is not cheating.
Yes, it is.
That is not cheating.
Especially if it's a girl you know and you're subscribed to her and you have a chick. That's not just watching porn. That is like you're watching somebody that you know. It's way more intimate. This is going to be our real. I can tell you that much. Because men who think that OnlyFans, it's just porn, fuck off. It's not. Go watch porn. Don't subscribe to some bitch that we both know.
I can agree with that. Yeah, if you don't... Yeah, if you know that person and you got a girl, I guess that does change. If you know the girl... Does she live here?
I'm making a general
I'm just
statement.
saying. Yeah, I'm just saying, does she live in the same place? Do you guys see each other? Like,
right. Okay, yes. If you're a single man, it is
different.
what it is, whatever.
I think it's weird anyway to subscribe to a fucking OnlyFans. Is her titties that special that you want to fucking pay $5 for it?
That's what I'm saying. It's like a personal thing. Like, I want to see this girl naked, so I'm going to subscribe. Okay, well, go watch porn if it's that big of a deal. But if you're consciously being like, I want to subscribe to this girl, there's something else there.
I mean, I've never paid for what the fuck?
Right.
Your titties ain't that special. I know it's $5, but I'd rather buy a candy bar or something.
You don't even like candy bars.
I like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Frozen. That's about it. That's the only way I'll eat them.
Sometimes melted is cool.
Melty.
Yeah, you get a little chocolate on your fingers.
That's kind of it. Today's a bullshit podcast because we just needed to get back into the flow of things. As always, we appreciate ya. We love yas. One thing I do ask is that if you are a Spotify listener, give us a 5-star rating or share our Spotify, something to give us a little bit of more boost in the algorithm. And if you're on YouTube, do a little comment, even if it's just a smiley face.
Yeah.
Share this shit because we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow fast, and the only way we can do that is with your guys' help. So if you love us, then
even with the smallest little comment, yeah, like even a simple smiley face, like if you just want to keep it simple, like you don't have to say anything.
You can just put a fucking thumbs up.
Yeah, that boosts the algorithm. So
happy Halloween weekend. We hope you guys are fucking safe out there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Salut sauce.